Hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. So guys, guess what? I'm a liar. Apparently, I'm a liar, I'm dishonest, I'm misleading. I'm all of these things and more because of my Elite Dangerous video. That Patreon requested video, a video that a patron on Patreon requested me to make, as is my policy with Patreon. However, apparently this video that was made as a kind gesture, as a favor, as a reward to my patrons, to my viewers, to my followers, apparently, because of that video, I am now dishonest, a liar, a hack, a fiend. My view and perspectives are skewed. All because I was asked to share my opinion and talk about a video game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. We are going to have fun with this, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have some good fun with this. This is new for me. I don't usually do this, but I thought it would be some real good fun and be able to just clear a few things up. First off, let's address the biggest issue that people seem to have a problem with. Apparently, I'm lying about the pricing of Elite Dangerous. Apparently, I'm lying about how much it costs to buy all the stuff surrounding Elite Dangerous. Alright. Well, I got my information from the Steam store page. Here's the Steam store page. This is where I got my information. This is representative of what I said in the video. Now, people said I was lying. I was lying about the pricing. Apparently, I'm lying about the pricing of Elite Dangerous. Well, my information comes from Steam, so is Steam lying? Is the Steam store page lying? Are these lies? Are these apparently lies? They don't seem to be lies, because when I bought Elite Dangerous, I bought it for that amount of money, and that's the amount of money I got back when I refunded the game. So, am I still lying? Am I still lying? Am I still lying? Even though it says right here on the Steam store page that the game is $40. The base game is $40. The Horizons Season Pass, that's also $40. We have the Commander Pack, which is $26. We have the Pilot Starter Pack, which is $20. And we have the bonus spin-off side game, Elite Dangerous Arena, which is $10. Now, if you recall, in that video, I tallied up the total it would cost you if you bought all the stuff, if you wanted to buy and own the complete Elite Dangerous package, as it were. If you wanted to own everything having to do with Elite Dangerous on Steam, this is what you would buy, and the total price would be here. Since apparently I'm lying and you don't believe me, we'll use math. Apparently, however, my math is wrong as well, so here's a calculator. Let me just bring up a calculator. You don't trust me, apparently. So here's a calculator. Here are the numbers. We're going to add all the numbers together. Okay, so that there's absolutely no way that I could be making this up. Here's a calculator. Here are the actual numbers. Let's put them all together, nice and slow. So 40 plus 40 is 80. Okay, we're at $80. We're at $80. With the base game and Horizons, we're at $80. You're still following me? You still following me? Okay, let's keep going. Let's add the starter pack on top of that. Okay, that's another $20. We're already at 80, so that's 100 now. We're at $100 with the starter pack, base game, and Horizons, okay? Am I still lying? Is this still not true? Is 40 plus 40 not 80? Is 80 plus 20 not 100? Oh, wait, it is? Okay. Let's keep going. Let's add Elite Dangerous Arena on top of that. That's another $10. That's another $10. So now we're at $110 so far. Okay, let's just wrap this all up. So $26 with Commander Pack, $136. Apparently I was lying about that price, though. Apparently I'm a liar. Apparently my information is inaccurate. Well, I'm sorry, but I got my information from Steam. I got it from the most public, most well-known source. I bought the game from Steam. So I can't be lying because I'm getting my information from this source. Is my source lying? Is Steam lying? Is the Steam store page lying? If it is, then please provide me with the evidence, with this proof. If you are so convinced that what I said was lies and what I said was based off Steam, and if Steam is lying about the prices, please show me the evidence. How is Steam lying about the prices of Elite Dangerous? Please Please. I've never heard this for any other game on Steam, that Steam is apparently lying about the price of a game. Please, show me. Show me how Steam is lying about the price of Elite Dangerous. I would love to know. I would love to see the information, the data, the evidence that this is the case. Moving on, now that we've addressed the pricing, let's talk about some of the little finer details that people were upset and offended over by the video. However, on a more personal note, I'm honestly very, very surprised that this video got kind of the negative backlash that it did, considering what I actually said in the video. I mean, look at this comment right here. This guy's excuse for insulting me over a YouTube video about a video game nonetheless, which is already pretty silly, but his excuse for insulting me is that I was dissing the game, even though, in the first part of the video, I'm praising the game. And near the end of the video, I recommend the game. So even though I talk about what's objectively good about the game and what I subjectively like about the game, and even though I recommend the game to some people who may like this type of game, not just at the end of the video, but you know what? Throughout the video, I'm somehow dissing the game. So apparently, talking about the objective facts about the game is dissing it. Okay, so apparently, you're dissing a video game when you talk about how expensive a game could be if you want to own absolutely everything. Apparently talking about the price tag of the game and DLC and side content for the game, apparently that's dissing the game. You can't talk about it. You can't talk about whether a game is going to cost quite a bit of money or not, because that's dissing the game and worthy of being insulted over, apparently. Moving on though, another point that people were triggered by in the video is when I talked about how the game has complex controls and a steep learning curve, which it has. This is factual, this is objective, this is a real thing, this is reality. The game has a steep learning curve and it has complex controls. These are a thing. They're not a good thing, they're not a bad thing, they are a thing, they are part of the game. Some people, subjectively, are going to like this. Other people are going to dislike this, which I pointed out in the video. But apparently, you're not allowed to talk about this, else you're dissing the game. And that gives people permission to insult you and degrade your character, apparently. Yes, because that's totally rational. That's not petty or pathetic at all. You know what just bothers me the most about the negative response to my Elite Dangerous video is when people just flat out lie about what I said in the video. Like, they're leaving a comment on the video, and the video's right there. You can watch it, you can listen to it, and all you have to do is watch and listen to it to know that I didn't say these things you're accusing me of saying. I never said Elite Dangerous was a bad video game. I never said it was a review of the game. I never, nowhere stated that that video was a review. Review's not even in the title. It's never mentioned in the video that it's a review. Like, I don't know how anyone could come to the conclusion that this is a review. This was a requested video. A video requested for me to talk about my thoughts and feelings on Elite Dangerous and why I refunded it and why some people may or may not like it. I personally don't like Elite Dangerous, but I still looked at it from both an objective and subjective stance. I talked about the objective positives about the game. I talked about the subjective things I liked and disliked about the game, so I don't get what the issue is here. Like, if the entirety of the video was just me saying over and over again, this game is shit, it's shit, don't buy it, don't play it, then I could completely understand if that was an issue, because that video, that would be irrational, it would be irresponsible. That would be mixing objectivity with subjectivity, and that's wrong, and I've pointed this out in several videos why that's wrong. You have to separate objectivity and subjectivity. You can admit that a video game is objectively good or bad, and subjectively admit whether you like that good or bad game or not. For instance, I can admit that Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City is objectively not a good game. It's got a lot of problems. But subjectively, I still like the game. And when it comes to Elite Dangerous, I can admit that objectively, it's a good game. But subjectively, I didn't like it. Apparently, that's not allowed. Apparently, I'm not allowed to dislike Elite Dangerous, even though I pointed out why it is a good game in the video. Even though I talked about the game's beautiful visuals, its vast amount of content, the immersion, the detail, the in-depth game mechanics, even though I praised the game, apparently I'm still dissing it because I didn't like it, because I didn't enjoy the steep learning curve, because I didn't enjoy the complex controls. I didn't like them. I think they're awful. Does that mean the controls are objectively bad? No, controls are subjective. Like, I can think controls are awful. You can think they're good. Again, people don't know how to separate the subjectivity with the objectivity, especially a great deal of gamers nowadays, and I will be making many more videos on the topic of objectivity and subjectivity in video games. I've made many videos about this before. I'm going to make more in the future. Because this is absurd. This is absurd. You can't accuse me of lying for sharing my opinion, and you can't accuse me of lying when I'm telling you the truth, giving you the facts. Like giving you the fact that this right here is how much Elite Dangerous costs. And everything else having to do with Elite Dangerous. This is it. This is the price. Am I still lying somehow? I hope my message has gotten through, but before I end the video, let me leave you with just a couple things. Before you accuse someone of saying something, make sure they actually said it, because accusing someone of saying one thing when there's absolutely positively no evidence that they said that thing doesn't bode well for the argument you're trying to build. Next, you need to realize not everyone's going to like the same things as you, but they can be open-minded and realize something is of quality or not. But just because it's of quality doesn't mean they have to like it. For instance, for example, Avatar is a quality movie. It's a quality product. Doesn't mean everyone's gonna like it. Just because Elite Dangerous is a quality product doesn't mean I have to like it. Doesn't mean I'm required to like it. Video games like Watch Dogs, Destiny, Evolve, and even though, disclaimer, they didn't live up to the hype, they were still quality products. That didn't stop people from disliking the games. Have an open mind, is all I'm trying to say. And finally, last little point I want to leave you with. You can have a conversation or debate with someone without being a total prick. We can disagree, we can have an argument, we can have a debate. But as soon as you start name-calling, you immediately, instantly undermine whatever it is you're trying to argue. If you can't make your point without degrading the character of the person you're trying to make your point to, well, in all honesty, what does that say about you? Anyways, it's time to wrap this video up. I do apologize to my regular viewers, followers, and subs. I know you're not used to this kind of video, this kind of content, this kind of attitude and mood. I do very much prefer to keep things positive and upbeat, uplifting, and this was a lot more negative and just, well, quite frankly, angry. I will try to keep this kind of stuff to a minimum. However, I do hope that you found some sort of entertainment from the video, at least somewhat. But yeah, this video is going to come to a close. If you did indeed enjoy the video, then please hit the like button. And the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video. If you hit the like button, please leave a comment. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions? Let me know in the comment section below. I love reading comments. I get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. If you want to help out and support this video, then please share it on social media, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me financially, directly, then please consider pledging and becoming a patron on my Patreon. Of course, if you pledge on Patreon and become a patron, you can request videos, and I will make them in a timely manner. Anyways, guys, that has been the video, and I will see you all later.